What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. It's been a good 2 weeks. Very hectic, but a very productive last 2 weeks for myself. Apologies if I have not been around and you guys have been wondering if I fell off a cliff. Kind of, sort of, on purpose. I took a little bit of a hiatus from streaming and committing myself to being here. Just really basically, I would have been regurgitating nothing, to be honest with you. It would have been like just dry heaving out there on the interwebs because there wasn't much happening in the past 2 weeks. And so while nothing was really happening, I decided to take those 2 weeks and actually be very productive in the outside world of crypto and really tend to some of the things regarding my businesses, uh, you know, and all that. But in any case, guys, I'm super happy to be back. We're going to do a little bit of a chill stream today. I'm going to give you guys my 2 cents about what's happening. I know a lot of people are expecting or anticipating CPI and what the feds are going to be doing, as we are always. It's kind of becoming the same old story. Everybody's just like sitting patiently, kind of like nervously waiting for what's happening with the Fed and if there's any kind of like fundamental catalyst to any kind of change that might be happening for the real world, for the markets, right? In general, because everybody's like putting out a bunch of hopium, a lot of reasoning, but nobody has any kind of like real actual catalyst as to why those things might actually take place. Just a lot of speculation. So we'll get into a little bit of that, unfortunately, because again, like I said, it's kind of exhausting. Um, but then we're going to go and take a look at some of the charts. Yeah, what's up, Joe? Would love to look at the link chart. We'll definitely do that. We'll take a look at some of the charts and just give you guys my 2 cents about where those charts are, where they've been, what they look like, where I think they might be going fundamentally, or even if they have a possibility to go anywhere when it comes to fundamentals and use case and like real fucking reasonings and catalysts behind any kind of momentum that they might catch. And then I'll also, unfortunately, for some of these charts, give you the real opinion, I should say. Other, I will say Joe's here and some others as well that's been out there, especially in the crypto or Cosmos crypto landscape, have been giving you guys real good tidbits of nuggets of knowledge, food for thought, I would say, on like things that you should be thinking about. Joe and Scott have really been on a roll lately, and so again, that was like another reason why I didn't really want to stream, because it would just be a third old man. Sorry, you guys are old just like me. Kind of just giving you guys the same spiel. And I didn't want to beat you guys up too much, but it's real. Like the things that I've been saying, the conservatism in their speeches, in what they've been in their talks, and what they've been saying to you guys on their platforms are real. And it's the same stuff that I've been saying for a long, long time, right? Like you guys don't want to hear it sometimes because the only thing that people really want to hear is, what's going to make my number go up. I don't want to hear about like me being scolded or what I should have thought about and stuff. Like nobody wants to hear that stuff. But so yeah, that was another reason why. But it is good. It's good stuff. And so some of those things that we go over today are going to be covering that. Unfortunately, right? It's just it is what it is. There's a lot of redundancies in the space, so we got to talk about them. If we're doing our due diligence, we're actually meaning to be helpful out there in the space. We got to say for when and what it is. So we'll be doing that. We should just do an NFT national stream on your channel, right? I know, right? No, you know what? Honestly, I am, because we do have some channel sponsors, or I should say some NFT Nashville sponsors that have already committed. Astrovault, definitely one of them. Steph, Eric, Ethan, they've upfront, like, and even with them, we could just do an Astrovault event if we had it to. And they are luckily, one of the ones that actually make a lot of sense. And I'm really excited for, and, actually have runway per se to actually do anything or take off or get off this damn forsaken rock. Um, but yeah, so we could actually do that. I definitely don't want to do something just streaming though, for their sake. I mean, we could always just give back and like just do an event, live stream event and stuff like that. But yeah, I love in person events because it also just gives me a reason to drink with you, Joe. Um, but yeah, I would love to, like, even if it just comes to that, I would love to help put on a good event for the sponsors that we have taken in. Anyway, I'm working on those. Yeah, same. We've been, dude. I'll get into it. I'll get into it later, guys. I've started a new LLC. Do you guys know how many LLCs I own? Which is kind of weird. I know LLCs aren't like the factor of like success and stuff like that, but like it is definitely something to measure. I just realized how much LLCs I actually have now, and it's actually kind of panic inducing. I don't know how I do it sometimes, although I do have high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So I guess I do know how. I sacrifice myself. But I have nine. I have nine LLCs. That's insane. I didn't even like. I need to find ways to reduce things. Redundancies, right? Or not? I guess not. It's all my properties really. Every property should have an LLC. Anyway, in any case, guys, I'm kind of ranting. Let's go into it. Before I do, guys, I got to give a huge channel sponsor shout outs to my channel sponsors who help make things a lot more easier and better here. First and foremost is Kajira.network. Yes, Dove has said that he's going to be reinstalling my sponsorship or the channel sponsorship here. So I'm really, really grateful for them. Kajira.network, the place for people looking for decentralized economy, guys, a place where they're just building, right? Shipping product. Yeah, the token has been getting a beating. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But really, when it comes to like just building and like releasing products and stuff like that, especially within the Cosmos ecosystem, I gotta say Kajira is like one of the few teams that are like just fuck it, let's just build, right? And they're building and shipping stuff and making partnerships and inspiring people to build on top of their platform. Like truly and honestly, I'm not just saying that because they're actually channel sponsoring, but like thank God that a channel sponsor is well, all of my channel sponsors are like this, but thank God this channel sponsor of mine is literally doing that. And so like I'm not really focused, and it's a lot easier for me because I am channel sponsor, and I do recognize that. But like, I'm not really focused on the price right now. I'm just really focusing on like, are they actually building anything? And these guys actually are building stuff. So Kajira.network, you guys definitely got to go check them out. Yeah, yeah, no, I appreciate it, Joe. They've been shipping and they are going to be shipping a lot. They got Kajira 2.0 that's coming, so you guys definitely got to like do your due diligence. Don't take my cents that I'm throwing out there for you anything. Do your due diligence and do some research. But they're definitely trying to build a use case for their token and for their ecosystem. So definitely check them out. The next one I want to give a channel sponsor shout out to is another one that I'm super bullish on is Jacko Protocol. Jacko Protocol is oops, I seem lost. I guess I went to their old one. Go back home. Jacko Protocol. Oh yeah, they did do a lot of things. It's been a while. Is another deepin, another use case in this space. It's decentralized storage that is already something that like everybody needs, everybody wants to be cheaper, faster, and more transparent and more, self custody. What's the word I'm looking for? The ability to self custody and to be in control of that yourself. Is something that everybody needs and wants, right? And so Jacko Protocol trying to do just that. Very grateful. Jacko Protocol has been one of those that Patrick them, dude, they paid their sponsorship up front for a whole year with me. So like not just that, but I'm gonna say like it's very few and far between where you get actual founders and like teams that like are committed to literally doing what they say they're gonna do. And like in a small little way of sponsoring this small little streamer, me, this channel, and them doing that like proof is in the pudding. Like, right? They don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. They say if they're gonna back you, they back you. If they say they're gonna ship something, they ship something. If they say they're gonna do something, they've done it. And I just gotta be real. That's been my interaction with them. And so I just gotta believe that they are super, super committed to seeing this through. And for many other reasons, right? For many other reasons that I've already said, I think Jacko is a bullish thing, is a very interesting thing, and something that might get a lot of adoption, especially when they start finding like centralized exchange listings. Um, but yeah, Jacko Protocol, you guys got to definitely check them out as well. Shout outs to the team. Really appreciate you guys. Shade Protocol, another one that is a channel sponsor of mine. If you guys appreciate privacy for what it is, or if you think it's a human right, or if you think it's a tool and you know how to use that tool for whatever you're doing, you guys definitely got to check out Shade Protocol, especially within the Cosmos ecosystem. Privacy is getting attacked. The government and the powers that be, wherever you are in the world, do not want you to have privacy. They don't want you to understand it. They don't want you to utilize it. They don't want you to even benefit from it at all. So you guys got to understand that privacy is important in any freaking shade that, no pun intended, but any kind of shade that you're looking through. You guys got to freaking understand that. You guys definitely got to check out Shade Protocol for what it is, guys. Thank you, Shade Protocol, for channel sponsoring here. And then last and not least, ICI, or Interchain Info. If you guys don't know, I'm part of Interchain Info. So full disclosure there, I'm part of the team. Interchain Info is the place to be if you guys are looking for knowledge within the crypto or especially the Cosmos crypto landscape, guys. Knowledge is key to mass adoption. Knowledge is key to actually making informed decisions. Knowledge and spreading information and knowledge, right? Getting it out there to the consumer is key to actually getting people to come and check out whatever you're building. So whether you're a user, whether you're a builder, you guys definitely need to check out Interchain Info for what it is and what it can do for you. Definitely check out interchaininfo.zone if you guys want to be smart enough to start using those tools that are available for you. Anyway, yeah. Let's get into the comments, guys. Sorry. Big, long shout outs, right? Long shout outs. I'm sorry. Um, Cosmos Joe said, good move for Kajira. Congrats, dude. Yeah, love Dove, love Kajira ecosystem, love the Kajira family. Like they've just you can't fade Kujira. Like there's just people that just don't care. We're gonna talk about that in just a second, though. There's been some. Just this morning, I was looking at the charts, and hey, channel sponsors and all. My first commitment is to the people that watch the stream. I'm gonna show you guys some really interesting things on Fin, but we'll get into that in just a minute. Joe says as well, Kujira will connect to Cardano by the end of the year via Maya protocol. That's 30,000 DAOs who are starved for apps and liquidity. Yeah, that's speaking of things connecting and stuff like that. Like, dude, XRP, Cardano, like there's been ecosystems. Actually, we should take a look. Hold on one second. That's really interesting. Where are they in the lineup now? I haven't looked at this in so long. Was CoinGecko? CoinGecko. Let's take a look at that. CoinGecko. Gecko. Let's take a look at that real quick, guys. Ooh, freaking flash grenades. Flash grenades all over the place. Sorry, we're gonna go to dark mode. Oh, is there a dark mode? Where's the dark mode? It's so bright. Jesus. Where's dark mode? Setting. Thank God. Oh my God. I thought I was getting a 10 there. Okay. Cardano market cap is 100x Kujuras. Yeah. Yeah. So just connecting to them would be insane, right? Let me see here. So this is the top currencies, cryptocurrencies by CoinGecko. Cardano still number 11. Insane that Cardano is still number 11. It's like I gotta rub my eye because that's insane. Um, yeah, yeah. XRP number 8, right? Like you guys got to understand that if the Cosmos ecosystem and the projects that are within the Cosmos ecosystem can reach out to not just EVM like compatible, not just Ethereum and stuff like that, but actually start reaching into Solana, to Cardano, to XRP, to Avalanche, that is going to be your best bet. Like I fully 100% think this and like will die on this hill. That is going to be your best bet to start getting any kind of adoption, any kind of notice, any kind of attention to the Cosmos ecosystem. Like, let's just be honest. Like the way that, and you know what? I said this earlier. Fuck it. I'm gonna go on. You know what? This is why I didn't want to stream for so long because I didn't want to be like I told you so and fucking blah 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 blah. But I'm just gonna fucking say this. Like I put out a tweet, and I don't think anybody got what I was saying because what's that one meme? People are stupid. People are fucking the R word, right? They're just stupid. They don't understand further than a lot of people. I'm just gonna say a lot of people don't understand things further than what's right in front of their face. But I put out a tweet not too long ago asking if you know what, I'm just gonna share. Let me just share this stuff because you know what? I'm just gonna share it again, and then maybe you guys will fucking understand what I was talking about earlier. Let me go ahead and find this damn tweet now. I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna do this. And I said this to people about interoperability being our double-edged sword, being our Achilles tendon, right? Being what is actually hamstringing us in the way that it was implemented. No, I don't think that interoperability, right, or IBC is the thing that is bad necessarily, but right, it's indirectly fucking us because the way that the people implemented it and the way that they've used it for their benefit. For a lot of people, they really, really freaking benefited from this. But guys, the way that it was implemented has been probably one of the biggest things that has been a cancer for the greater Cosmos ecosystem. And like osmosis is like just the best. It's a double-edged sword. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not just not fun osmosis, but it is what it is. Osmosis, right, is like the prime example of IBC or interoperability being bad, right? everything is paired. Scott's been saying this. Joe's been saying this for a long time. Everything's paired to certain things. And so, like, you can't really escape when you've actually connected and hitched your wagon to everything else, right? You can't really escape that. Kujira can actually do that. Can actually do that because of what Scott's pointed out. And I love that he's pointed out so much that Kujira is not paired as much as everything else is. Like osmosis is paired to everything in the cosmos, right? But like, dude, watch this, watch this. What's up? What's up, Bishita Baum? Adoption wouldn't be in the cards for Adam unless it comes from ICS. Yeah, yeah. Mother of all Dexisons, fuckery in every which. Yeah. Guys, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I can find this. Oh gosh, hold on. People like, dude, people didn't understand what I was saying. Oh god, let me just find this. And now maybe you guys will. Okay, here it is. Here it is. And now maybe you guys will. I want you guys to listen to this again, okay? I'm sorry. I just want you guys to listen to this. All right. Take this off. And maybe you guys will get it. Question is interoperability. What's up, everybody in the Cosmos ecosystem? I got a question for you guys. It's just an honest question, so please don't get all crazy. Just come back with some feedback, okay? I'm just looking for some feedback here. But the question is interoperability no longer our selling point? Is IBC doing us more harm than good in our ecosystem? Is interoperability or IBC creating an environment which is nourishing and promoting PvP within the space? Is PvP good? I don't know. What is the selling point of the Cosmos ecosystem right now? Is it security? I think only Adam can basically like hold that, right? With any kind of salt, at least. But yeah, what's our selling point now, right? Like, yeah, we're interconnected. We got IBC, but do we have a lot of redundancies? Is the redundancies and the open source mandate or like stick that we've kind of like made to be a social norm in our space, but it's like it's got to be open source or it's not good. Is that doing us more harm than good? Is our common practices that we've been doing thus far been wrong? Because we're struggling to find adoption. We're struggling to keep user attention, and then also obviously we're having a very hard time retaining our users, right? So is interoperability doing us more harm than good? Should a lot of these chains just be done away with? Or should we just, like a lot of us, go to partial set security? And should we just go to the narrative of security is now our selling point for the greater cosmos if people just start adopting, set security or partial set security? Let me know. I was just asking an honest question. Like that's an honest question. Nobody wants to actually. Yeah, Chris says Cosmos selling point is value extraction. Selling point is the value extraction. Joe says good questions based on sound observations. Cosmos is PvP. There are probably like 2,500 users max. Yeah, yeah, probably. Like, dude, guys, I said, you know what? I said this a long time ago, and I know a lot of you guys will understand this and remember this. The Cosmos, and again, this is backed. I'm not making this up. If I could go back and had receipts like Robo does, I don't know how he keeps up with all this stuff all the time, or like why he's so paranoid that he does this. I just don't know. But like, if you could go back and see when I posted to everybody my comments on Twitter that the Cosmos ecosystem has been under social and financial Sybil attacks from its inception, and then have Zaki agree, not just agree, but like literally post on there and say that was not a mistake, that was by design, and people not get it back then, and then to see this happening now, and then still try to tell everybody that it's not that way, and that interoperability is like being used in the right Jedi forced way. The fuck it is. It has been used to fuck every buyer of every token, every speculator. Because I love what Joe's been saying lately too, as well. You're not an investor. You're a speculator. When you buy a token, you're speculating and hoping that the price goes up. Period. Period. Because you're an investor in the regular world. You're the investor in shit that's not this. Like this, you're just speculating. You're just speculating. Um, but yeah, like I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. See, this is why I didn't want to, because there's just going to be a lot more of me fudding the Cosmos ecosystem, as they would say. I'm not fudding the Cosmos ecosystem. There's certain things that can happen that'll definitely turn things around. But good God, guys, if you guys go back to CoinGecko, if you guys go back to CoinGecko here, and I think what's her name, Winnie from CryptoCito's crew, had just put out there. What is Cosmos Hub now? 40? Not even 40. It's not even 40 anymore. Where the fuck is it? It's not even 40. Did I pass it? Okay, hold on. I know I could type it in, but it's more impactful. It's more powerful when you actually see it in the lineup, right? Where's the Cosmos Hub? Stacks. Stacks is higher than us. Hedera, Filecoin. Oh, there it is. 39. Cosmos Hub. Are you serious? Going to Joe watching right now. I did dad life. Dude. Yeah, dude. We went to 39. You know what's in front of us? You know what's in front of us right now, which is fucked up? This is so fucked up. Filecoin, Hedera, Monero. I love Monero actually. XRP. Like I might just go back and mine that full fledged, and even take the loss because privacy, right? Um, my little one is a pain in mine too. My little ones aren't so little anymore, and they're still pains in my ass. Render, Stacks, Ethereum Classic, for God's sakes, is above us. Caspa, Fetch, ICP. I don't. You know what? A lot of people have told me ICP is like they're super bullish on it. A lot of Pepe, Litecoin, Polygon, Polkadot. For God's sakes, Polkadot is higher up on this than us. No disrespect to the Polkadot fam over there, right? Polkadot is higher than us. Chainlink deserves to be much higher than that, though. Much lower on the chart, I should say. Tron, for God's sakes, Tron. So look at my face. Look at my face. Cosmos Hub, AA DAO. Everybody who has any kind of like finger in the pot, especially for directly Atom or the Cosmos Hub. Like, but I am speaking at a blanket statement to the general Cosmos ecosystem. Get your shit together. Are you serious? We have some of the best features, bar none, within the crypto landscape, by far. And you're telling me that we can't sell it? You're telling me we can't sell this shit? I could sell it. I could sell ice to a damn Eskimo. I could sell ocean I could sell like ocean to the a whale. I don't know if that makes sense. I could sell fucking water to fucking. Are you serious? It's crappy, right, Bushido? Bro? It's so crappy. ICP is an AI play with heavy backing, I think. Yeah, oh yeah. The whales racked it, like just racked and pillaged and all kinds of stuff. I'm using the word rack instead of the other four-letter word with the P in it because I don't want people to get triggered earlier on. But I definitely, yeah, ICP might actually blow some socks off. Tron has the most second. Yeah. But you're telling me as like apples to apples, which is not, that we can't compare. Like, right? Cosmos features, everything that we have in the Cosmos to any one of these ecosystems. And you're telling me we can't sell that to people? This is what Joe, myself, anybody that's ever been on a microphone, ever been on a space has been saying for 2-3 years now. Cosmos has a marketing problem. But much more than it goes much more than that, right? It goes much more than that, right? Social and financial symbol attack from the anyway, we got so off topic here, guys. So off. This is why I didn't want to really stream, because you guys have been hearing this and it's nothing new. It's nothing new whatsoever. Whatsoever. But to go back to my original point, if certain projects within Cosmos And you know what? We got to get away from saying this too. We really have to get away from saying this too, right? Like the Cosmos ecosystem. But if certain projects within our space could reach out, I don't want to say interconnect. I'm trying to use better terms from now on. Could reach out and make connections to some of these bigger market cap tokens, Cardano, right? That need features, that are starving for features and starving for things to do. XRP, Cardano, right? Avalanche. If we could reach out and get people to start traversing that bridge, right? That connection, we at least some of them have a shot in the damn dark. At least some of them. Oh yeah, they have enough to go to Dubai for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. It's fucking ludicrous, dude. It's crazy, absolutely crazy, crazy stuff, man, crazy stuff. Anyway, let's get off that. We can go back into some of these projects. We'll talk a look. We'll take a look at some of those and stuff like that in just a little bit. We can talk about real quickly. We'll just talk about what I think and hope that a lot of you guys already know. Um, we'll talk about like the fundamental bigger picture, global economics and stuff like that. What the CPI is going to look like, what the Fed decision is probably going to look like. Let's talk about that just for a little bit, right? And then we can get into some of the chart stuff. Hopefully, again, a lot of you guys already know this. But yeah, let's go take a look at the economic calendar. Now I'm going to flash grenade you, as you guys can see. So be prepared. I'm going to flash grenade you. Investing.com, I don't think actually has a dark mode feature. And if they do, I should actually know this already. But let me double check real quick. Settings. Do they have a dark mode feature? Do they have a dark mode feature? Maybe because I don't want to flash grenade you guys. I don't think they do. Every website should have a dark mode feature. Straight up. Yeah, I don't see it here at all. Every one of them should. You should every like if you don't have dark mode, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Anyway, yeah, it's super. Look, dude, I look white. I look Caucasian now, right? Look at that. It. I look so white that things are flickering right here. It's this bad. Okay, let me share my screen. I'm gonna flash grenade you guys. Pow. All right, guys. As you guys can see here, a lot of people waiting for today for the CPI to come out for United. So look right here. Actually, did it just? It might have just come out. It might have just came out already. Actually, did it just come out? I think it did. I think it did. Excuse me. So we were forecasting 3.5. The previous was 3.6. We've actually come down just a little bit to 3.4. So that's good. Like as you guys can see this here, the forecast and where we've been at for the 5 year right here. We're coming down a little bit. Let me see here. Yeah, they 8:30 was it 8:30 here? Actual forecast. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Let's actually take a look at the previous releases here. The last one we had, we stuck the same, right? So things are. Let me actually hold on. I got to take this off because I can't keep talking with that fucking flash grenade shit. So it is coming down. It is definitely coming down a little bit slowly but surely. Uh, the core inflation has been definitely creeping downwards. Not enough for me, or rather, more importantly, what I think the Fed as well to think that they should actually reduce or cut rates at all. I don't think that's going to happen whatsoever. So anybody that thinks, oh, just because CPI, the markets are going to pump and all this stuff. We've seen this. People try to front run the markets, whether it's in traditional sides of the markets or crypto. We've seen this time and time again where they get an inch and then the markets try to take a mile and then the markets slap everybody in the face for trying to front run the train, right? They just run you the fuck over. So I think the markets are getting exhausted. I think the participants in the markets are starting to get exhausted. I think people aren't waiting. Or at least the vast majority of smart people may have not been taking those measures. So maybe now they're starting to actually start take their positions. But for the vast majority of retail that are out there, I think they're no longer trying to anticipate and trying to juke out what the Fed is going to do. I think that they're going to remain at the same rates that we're currently at right now. I don't think there's going to be a reduction whatsoever. Maybe in the later part of this year, they may reduce it by 25 BPSs or basis points. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Maybe at the later part of this year. Actually, let me go real quickly and take a look and see if I can find the Fed rate monitor tool. Yeah. Oh, so in 5 hours, let's go here. Let's see what this has to say. I promise you guys, I didn't take a look at this yet. So in 5 hours here, in 5 minutes, you're going to see that the Fed is going to come out and they're going to give you their thoughts and opinions about things. And I'm sorry if my camera is just janky right now. I don't know what's going on with my camera. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It looks like it's spazzing out, but hopefully it's not, guys. Um, but as you guys can see here, of the people that they surveyed for this survey, 98% of people think that we're going to stick with 5.5 or basically where we are. Most people think they don't think that we're going to get a reduction here. Only 2% of people think that, right? And I think that's smart. I really do think that's smart. Yeah. So again, that's the general gist of that. The Fed key decision looms, as they'd like to, clickbait people and put it out there and stuff like that. Let's actually take a look at the charts right now and see how it's responding to the CPI report. All right. So the traditional markets actually were on the weekly time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame. And actually, by the way, if Joe's still here, I love that you just put this out there in one of your posts. The bull market started happening like last year for both crypto and the traditional markets. If you guys didn't know that, we were calling it out, especially for the traditional markets with our 4x4 DCA strategy combined with our 200 SMA strategy for a long time, for a long, long time. And right now we're actually on our way back to, and or the 200 SMA for the Dow Jones is on its way up to, whichever way you want to call it, to this position of retesting itself on the charts in the next couple of weeks, probably 2 months, right? We're going to see that actually happen here. Um, anyway, for the Dow Jones on the daily time frame, you can see right now over the past year, look at this, guys. When we came back down here, this was October 2022. You can see that it's been a really good looking chart. More importantly, right here though, October 2023. Again, if we're just gonna go by what's happening out there in the markets, right? We've gone back twice now, and we've seen the best positions that you should probably be taking a look at the Dow Jones just by simply looking at the charts and seeing what happened with price action on a month-to-month basis was in October. What did I just say a little while ago? Wait for the end of the year. I think when things come around, then you should start seeing a reduction in rates if things still stick, right? If CPI is still coming down, if they could loosen the chokehold that they have on the market's necks, maybe we'll see the better position for people that haven't been in the market, haven't been in the game, happen again somewhere around October, right? Somewhere around there in the later part of the year. So again, guys, just take a look at this. October. It doesn't take a big brain to start seeing the patterns. It really doesn't. It just takes patience, discipline, rule following, right? So anyway, just take a look at that, guys. I'm not going to stick too much on all of these charts right now. I definitely want to get into crypto. I know Joe wanted me to get into Link, so I'll get into that in just a second. The Nasdaq yesterday was up 0.71%. Nasdaq at all-time highs. At all-time highs. So again, if you guys want reason to watch this channel, I'm gonna do it because it's taking me 2 years to actually say this. 200 SMA strategy, right? 200 SMA strategy that I was pointing out to you guys. We murdered this. I took a break. Let me just be very honest with you guys. I've taken a break because I've already hit my annual quota for investing and or trading, whatever you want to call that, already. If you want to be able to take breaks, I'm not saying this is going to happen for you, not financial, it's none of that stuff. Start watching channels that actually give you guys boring information because that boring stuff is the actual stuff that matters, not the clickbait, sensational, hopium bullshit that people want to put out there as content creators. I'm fucking saying it already. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I'm sick and tired of people who should not be getting hurt. I'm just saying, I don't know it all, but I definitely know how to practice my game. We murdered this from the position I took and shared with you guys, pointing it out. I kept this here so I could do this later because I knew it. Even from here, not the absolute bottom, which I did catch right now on my positions, which I'm free and clear. I'm up 71 fucking percent. It's one chart. The SPX, I did the same thing here. I pointed this out to you guys. We wicked down to it to a fucking T. 4x4 DCA strategy. So I caught a couple of bids right before this, but from here to there, I'm basically all-time highs again. I'm up 54 fucking percent. I took a break because I don't fucking need to do this. I don't know why I'm getting so aggressive. I get so, you know what? I get so passionate because people shouldn't be getting hurt. People shouldn't be getting hurt. They will, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't. So anyway, let me just go over this real quickly with you guys. All right, make it simple. If you guys have questions for this, you guys can ask me later. Look, SPX, right? I'm waiting for this trend line. I'm waiting for the 200 SMA. Look how my trend line meets up with the 200 SMA. Until it comes back down here, I don't care. I'm just holding free and clear. I'm happy with being bored. The NASDAQ, same thing. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for that 200 SMA strategy to kick in again. I'm just waiting. Dow Jones, same thing. Just waiting for the 200 SMA. Keep an eye on the daily time frame, 200 SMA, right? Later part of the year, probably around October. I'm just going to let you all fucking know that. Let me go into crypto market. Bitcoin having a little bit of strength today. It's up 3.16%. It's trying to get back to $70,000. Let's go take a look at this real quick. 200 SMA. Guys, again, I'm just gonna fucking say it. Like we called this out 4x4 DCA strategy. You guys want to know where I hit this? See those yellow lines right there? Bump, 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 bump. Murdered it. I'm sitting free and clear yet again, and I have to readjust this because it's been so good to me that I have to zoom out from down here, which I did catch that, to right now, even where it's at. I'm up 313%. The bull market's happened. The bull market's happened. What more do you want from this? From the lows, you're up right now 313%. From the absolute lows, you were once up around almost 400%. Excuse me. That's called people being too damn greedy and speculating way too much to take profits on a 400%, almost 400% move. Insane. Y'all are insane. Let's go into silver's back up again, 3%. Again, guys, this is the one because I just love silver. I love the way silver looks. Let's go ahead and talk about precious metals real quick. Silver right now, right? Like gold, again, gonna try again to probably push all-time highs. Silver, though, has much more room to grow. Look at this on the monthly time frame. I've been calling this out for a long time. Silver can go back up to these 40, $50 price ranges. And oh my God, I'm going to be so happy. Every fucking ounce that I have is going to be $40 to $50. I do believe in 5 years' time, which might be forever for a lot of you guys, that an ounce of silver, and I'm saying it right now, clip it, call it, whatever fuck you want to say. An ounce of silver is going to be worth over $100 each. I fucking guarantee you it. I guarantee you it. Copper is one of the best looking charts in the world by far. Look at this chart. Have a whole bunch of copper too. I believe copper is going to be about $8 in 5 years. You don't think that, you're insane. All right, let's go into some other things real quick. Man, Link up 5%, 5.88% right now. Let's take a look at this. Came down to my point of interest. I actually did buy at 515 the other day. The other day I mean like the past week here. It didn't come down to my 1132. I did wick into a small limit buy right at 1210. I remember that happening back in April. I did set a limit buy for 1210, but that was my first of 4 DCA strategy, right? So I only got a little bit there. Really, really, really happy to buy more. If it comes back down for Link, I will definitely buy more. For sure. And then I will sell. When it comes back up to all-time high, previous all-time high levels again. 100%. $17 to about $20, I will sell again. For sure. I don't care what anybody fucking says. I don't give a shit. Joe, did you guys have any questions about that? About Link? No? Stars right now in the Cosmos ecosystem up 7.23%. But all in all, Stars has been taking a beating. A beating. Shout outs to Stargaze. Definitely not trying to FUD or kill any trying to NFT Nashville sponsorship, but man, Stars has definitely been taking a beating. And why do you guys think that is? Interoperability, right? Because people go and all they do is they mint in Stars and then they dump it. Nobody holds it. Why are you holding Stars? Why would you hold Stars? Other than to transact with for an NFT. But the more and more that they actually like allow Outpost or bring on other tokens to mint in, why would you need Stars? Anybody? Kajura is up 1.52, but Kajura getting beat up as well. I have this chart here. Again, remember when I told you guys, by the way, remember when I told you guys 4x4 DCA strategy and I put out these zones right here and I was telling you guys points of interest to take a look at, right? Just points of interest to take a look at. I did buy. I bought at 130 recently. I didn't buy it because I was like everything based on momentum, right? I bought at 130. I recently bought and set a buy at I think it was like 112, and then I have limit buys. I have limit buys on Fin all the way down to like 80, 60 cents. Do I believe it can go there? Fuck yeah. That's why I have these other 4x4 right here, right? Like I have these other 4x4s right here. I have them right here. That's where I realistically, and the trend right now is that it's going there. The other thing I want to point out to you guys, hold on one second. Look, Kajira, I love you guys to death, but I got to put it out there for people, right? I got to put it out there for people. Hold on one second. Let me share it with you guys. Hold on. Bring this up real quick. Take a look at this order book right here. Can you guys see this over here? Look, see? $100 right here. This is a sponsorship one. So I just reinvest it, right? So I got a $100 order right here. Nothing much, but I do have it right here. And you guys can see on this address, I have about 3,651 Kajira. So I put a little bit of a limit order right here, about 90 cents. You know what? Let's do another one. Look at these. Look at these limit buys. Somebody is willing to buy about $77,000 in USK right around 90 cents. So I did mine right before it, right? Somebody's also willing to buy about $40,000 worth of it at $1.06. There's a lot of little buys right here. Look at this though. Someone's wanting to sell $101,000 at 156. $45,000 at 133. Excuse me. Had to get that gunk out of my throat. It's dying over there. So yeah, can you guys still hear me? By the way, yes, no. I think you guys can. So you got to take a look at that, man. Take a look at that. So like, I want to buy more Kajira because I'm bullish on everything that's happening. But look at these cells. That's some gnarly cells right there, right? Be on the lookout for this one and this one. 133, 156. Whose wallet is that? Whose wallet is that? Can you see that on? Let me see this. Hold on. Nope, I guess not. Okay. I was trying to see. You know what? That'd be interesting. I want to go see if I can find that later. All right. Let's go back real quick to the charts and let's wrap this up here. Let's wrap this up here in just a minute. Oops. Let's see here. Kajira. Jackal up 2.36. Yeah, I'll probably reinvest and buy some more Jackal on top of my sponsorship. Akash, I don't see anybody like asking for anything, so we can just wrap this up. I don't want to be a talking head talking to myself. Akash, I'm looking for this lower trend line right here, about $2. I'm just gonna say it. I love Akash. I think Scott said this recently, and I agree with him. I don't think the current adoption rate or the current provider list that is on some of the applications or some of the features that Akash has uh, warrants the high valuation of what Akash is. I think it's going to be higher in the future? Yes. But currently, as it stands, like if you actually go to CloudMos or like the provider side and take a look at the stats and how many providers are out there versus how much people are using it versus what the token is and what they rent and all this stuff. If you do the math, it just doesn't add up for me right now. So I haven't bought any Akash. Um, I'm going to probably be more interested when it comes back to previous resistance levels here and where it popped off once before. It's going to be well below the 200 SMA moving average, right? The 200 simple moving average. So if it comes down to 243, I'll probably put in a pretty big bid. I'll probably put in a pretty big bid there. Love Akash, think it would be valuable. Needs more adoption though. Yeah, yep, 100%, 100%, dude. Like if you just go over here, hold on, let me see if yeah, I think so. Excuse me. If you guys go and take a look at this, let me show you guys something real quick. This is just one of them, right? CloudMos. This is where you can actually go and launch deployments and stuff like that. I've played around with this a lot before. They've got a lot of different templates. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can rent GPUs, CPUs, all this other stuff. Go to the providers and then see what the average lease is and how much they're charging. It doesn't the valuation doesn't add up as of yet. It's all speculative, right? So stats, active leases. So they have 858 active leases. What is the active lease price though? Is what I want to know. Total lease spent, new leases, total lease. Excuse me. Compute power. This is what I want to know. Spent assets. I want to know what this is right here. What is the average in USD for each lease? And that'll basically tell you. Free and clear in Akash bought at 25 cents. Yeah, you and me both, dude. I was preaching about Akash when they're freaking way back, like a lot of other people, right? Scott saying he was doing it too, but I was preaching about Akash way back when the unlocks were happening or drying up and stuff like that. I bought pretty low as well. And then people gave me shit about being free and clear and selling my Akash like on the way up and stuff like that too. And I was like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like spent assets, average spent. Is this it? USD spent $11.35. That's not enough. That's not enough, right? That's not enough. Yeah. So I'm not trying to flood Akash. I love Akash. I get it. I get it, right? Like I do. I would, dude. I love Akash, but you got to look at this stuff. You got to look at their stats. You got to look at the adoption. Even $822 not spent right now. Not enough for that valuation, right? Not enough. Anyway, just wanted to share with you guys that. Oh, I don't even know if you guys were able to see that. Were you guys able to see that before? Stats? Nope. This is what I'm talking about. Damn it. I hate how Restream doesn't do that. This right here. You go to stats. Look, USD spent in the last 24 hours 1.15K. Not enough. Total USD spent in the last 24 hours 540. Is that 540K? Looks like it. But look, average leases 858. What's the average lease cost? That's what I want to know. Where can I find that? Where can I find that? Spent assets 822 USDC, 1135 USDC. That's not enough. 312 Akash. How much is that? I don't know. That's decent at least. I just stake my Akash. What's up, Chris? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, but like, so I love Akash. Don't get me wrong, I do. I love it a lot. But like, some of these things, you guys just got to take a look at right now. Like, especially in the Cosmos ecosystem, man. Tia's up almost 5% right now, taking a beating though. Neutron has been taking a beating, much like it. You know, it's really funny. A lot of people are throwing flack, like throwing poop all around the space. But go back and take a look at your own charts, my friends. Take a look at your own charts as well, um, because it's not that far off. Juno, okay. I'm gonna end it on this one, right? I don't care. I'm at this point right now. I don't care. Let's talk about Juno real quick. I'm on a Juno operations sub DAO. I've been advocating and trying to do what I possibly can for the Juno network for a long time. It has recently been coming to my attention that the charter participants or delegates, the vast majority of them do not want to stay for a second term. They want to keep the charter inactive, but the vast majority of people are not going to run again within the development department, the comms department, the ops department. Like, I'm a little bit biased, right? But I'm gonna say this right now, is the only one that has really held our shit together. To be very honest with you, I'm not trying to throw shade at my fellow delegates and charter members. I'm not. I'm just going to be very honest, speak for myself. But we have been able to rake back in under community control. The however you want to say that, right? The floating funds that were locked into LPs and other positions out there that were no longer being utilized for the community pool. So we raked in over 5 million Juno at the time. And that was in combination of some of my fellow operations members as well as myself who made the proposals to rake back in or migrate back in some of these Junos. So we were able to do that, right? At one point, it was worth over $1 million. Now it's not so much, right? 5 million Juno right now at like 15 cents is like 800 something $1,000. So it is what it is. This governance is killing things because it slows up everything. We were also able to actually formalize and get a good snapshot per Cristiano's efforts, along with, again, my fellow operations managers or delegates. We were able to actually get a good snapshot of what our budget looks like as far as the chain goes. And everybody got to see that transparently. So this is the first time ever that any chain has been able to, on a community level, see where you are on the financial side of things, as well as be in control of a good portion of community funds, right? Via the community pool tokens and the migrated tokens that we got back. Um, so we were actually able to. Demi is one of the operations members at the moment. He wants to go back to just building. So again, we're going to be losing a member there. We lost a member with Mac. I don't even know what happened with him. So it's basically been me, Cristiano, and Crypto Dungeons Lee, which everybody gave him shit for holding it all together, right? Along with Demi. I'm not fading Demi at all. He still votes. He's still here, but he's wanting to go do his thing, which I can totally understand. And so we're able to still make things happen. We're still passing votes from us three. The communications department, I'm just going to be very honest, has been basically Highlander and only Highlander and maybe Max. Max is like, he does the Discord and the Telegram and all this other stuff. They've been holding it together. 2-man operation. Should be 5. It's only 2-man. Haven't put up, I'm just going to be real, haven't put up an online verbal meeting, which they have done everything on an open Telegram, which I don't know if that was part of the deal, but, so we're having issues there. Then the developer department has yet to be able to actually, they're struggling. They're struggling. And then Ray doesn't want to run again. Porboro doesn't want to run again. Some of the other members, I don't know. So like it's become aware to me that this looks like it's starting to crumble. And I'm not trying to say that I'm not trying to say that and get ahead of myself, but I'm worried. Like I've been worried earlier that this wasn't the actual structure that we needed. I played ball. I went along with it. I still will play ball. My fiduciary duties are intact. I'm a man of my word. I will stand right here with this flag in my hand and fulfill my duties nonstop. I will run again if that's what the community wants nonstop. But I'm concerned that all this is going to be for naught. The charter or the people involved want the charter to run indefinitely. They want it to be voted back in and want it to be reinstated for the next past the 6-month term limit of the trial period, which we're in a trial period, right? The community could say this didn't work. We don't want to do this. I'm holding my tongue right now because I want to say something, but it's going to get a lot of people up in arms. It's going to get a lot of people up in arms. But you know what? I'm gonna say something, okay? And this could be on the record, whatever. This is a recorded stream. I'm this close. I'm gonna attend because now I'm not even a delegate that was nominated to be a charter representative for our, but I'm going to because like I have to. There's no other person. Max was it. Demi was it. Demi's on vacation. He can't attend. Nobody else can. So I'm gonna step up and go fill that role. I'm gonna have my meeting this week with the charter members and their representatives. But I swear to fucking God, if I even have a remote concern any more than what it already is about this actually fucking working, I'm going to put in a proposal asking for complete control of the fucking chain as a dictatorship, and I'm not bullshitting about this, so that things can turn around. This chain needs to be ran as a fucking business and not a social governance experiment. Governments are not profitable. Look at anything, in especially the United States, which we're mirroring right now with this governance model. Any entity right now that is controlled by the government, and tell me that they're not just hemorrhaging money. The FBI, the CIA, the SEC. Give me an example of a government-ran entity that is actually producing profits and sustaining itself and maintaining itself and running in a transparent manner that's beneficial for the taxpayers out there. I get what you guys want, transparency. I'll give you transparency. I'll give you complete transparency about everything I fucking do. You will see every fucking dime, every asset transaction happening. But you know what? We can't be mucking ourselves up and handcuffing ourselves with governance proposals and ideologies. I can't even say it. I'm so flustered. And ideas and theses, which are great in college and on the boardroom and in your mind and conceptuals and stuff like that. But application wise, it's a whole different ball game. I've been running businesses for years. I have 9 LLCs that are all in profit. Hard decisions need to be made. Quick decisions need to be made. And risks need to be taken. If we keep going down this path, I'm scared to death that it's going to be off or not. And I'm going to be more mad at myself if I don't take this shot and ask for a little bit of fucking trust, which I know is not there. But God's sakes, if somebody doesn't step up and take control of this, we might as well just burn it. We might as well just burn it if somebody doesn't do it. And that would be such a waste. All of your guys' hopium for fairness and transparency doesn't mean shit if you have nobody using the chain, you have nobody building on it, and the social sentiment of it is crap. It doesn't fucking matter. None of it's gonna matter. So I'm telling you guys right now, let it be official. You can clip this, put it out there, share it with your friends, whisper it left and right. I don't give a fuck. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. I will put up a proposal, and if I get laughed out of the room, fine, fuck it. At least I gave it my shot again. I would make my last shot ditch effort. God, I can't even speak anymore because I'm so flustered about all this bullshit that's been happening. Because I've been saying it for far too fucking long. Give me complete control. I will bring devs back in here are fully capable of maintaining the chain. Fully capable. I won't, yeah, I'm going to get compensated for it, but it's not going to be outrageous. Pay me $7,000 a month. Hell, I'll only take half of it. I'll vest the rest of it. $7,000 a month. Let me pick and choose who and what devs I can bring back. I will do some things for the chain on the line, if you know what I mean. Some people's feelings are gonna hurt, but I'm gonna be honest. We don't have enough block space that's being used that fucking dictates having all this shit. We need an NFT platform, which I'm already building. We need a swap, which I can build right now. I already have a game plan right now. Right now, I already have a game plan. It's way better than all this other shit. You create an NFT platform. NFTs bring creators. They can launch permissionlessly your creation, your community. Communities, NFTs build communities. Communities build, if they want, tokens. Use the swap. Pair it with your Juno and your tokens that you create. Make LPs. And then let other people iterate and build. Support developers by micro grants and being active with them, and not just throwing money at the wall and say, please hope to God bring something valuable. It's not hard. It just takes some work, some transparency, some honesty. That's it. That's fucking it. All this other shit, just throw it out the damn window already. But with all that said, I'll keep my cool. I'm so sick and tired of the fighting in between charter members. I'm so sick and tired of the fucking disagreements and this fucking can't reach to conclusions and this governance mucking things up and slowing things down and things not being ideal. Motherfuckers, business is not ideal. It's warfare. You either have the best product available, which just sells itself and you don't need to do shit, or, and I said this before, or you're quick enough, you're bold enough, and you're liquid enough to make calls when they need to be made. Period. You outclass, you out tactic, you outmaneuver your competition. Period. That's all it is. If we have the same thing, if I'm selling apples and you're selling apples, even if it's a Gala apple and I'm a Fuji apple and it's just a fucking apple because that's what it is in the Cosmos ecosystem, and the fucking consumers are over there, if I'm the first one over there, guess who's gonna fucking probably sell that apple? Me. If you are over here selling your apple and you keep trying to beg other people to walk in 100 degrees to come fucking buy your apple when it's the same price, and I come to you, I'm gonna sell that fucking apple before you. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people don't under fucking stand that shit. It's so simple. It's so fucking simple. I'm so fed up with it. I'm telling you guys right now, I will fucking put up a prop. 6 months. And if it doesn't work, fine. I'll give it all back after 6 months. If there's been no progress after 6 months, I'll give it all back. Fuck it. Other people can do it. Give me 6 months of complete control. Complete control. And I will bring back developers that can maintain the chain, iterate on the chain. We'll bring an NFT platform. We'll bring a swap. And that's all you fucking need to do. Because after that, you just open the door and you say, fuck, just come in. And anybody that comes in the door, you don't tell them they're not good enough or they're too good, or you hear every one of them out. You support developers with micro grants and you stay on them so that they deliver. And then we're going to change other things too. This is not my ideas. This is other people's ideas too, but this is such good ideas. We're going to make burn features to where if the chain isn't active, the community funds get burnt. The community pool gets burnt. There's going to be burn features on just about every fucking transactions so that we get away from this high inflation cancer that we had earlier on. We go back to actually bringing balance to the chain, both socially and financially. There's ways to go about doing this, but people need to just get the fuck out of the way. They don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, I'm going to end it on that because I need to go do a damn cold plunge, bring my blood pressure back down, and enjoy the rest of my day. This is why I didn't want to stream, because I've been working on all these things. That's, you know what? Don't forget to like the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. We're going to be more active. We're going to be bringing you guys exactly what I think should happen, what I think people want. and we're just gonna go. Let's go. Bushido Brown, Angry, Chris, love you guys to death. Let's do it. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Hey, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Fuck it. Clip all of that up. Share it. Please amplify my voice. The more, if you guys are frustrated too, and like, let this be an example for not just Juno, but for if you guys are frustrated too, share it. I don't fucking care what people have to say about me at all. Let's do it. Let's do it. Share it. Clip it up. Let people know. Let your validators know. I'm putting everybody on fucking notice. And if you know what, if people think they know better and they don't want it, and the powers that be just don't make it happen, that's fine. I'll just go take my ball and go play elsewhere and make a lot of money. It's fine. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a great day.